Hey, everybody. It's Nitro coming back at you with another review of Canadian cigarettes and tobacco post plain packaging laws. We're here on July 27th here. My God. Um, and I haven't posted in a long time due to the fact that I had videos that I did do, lost them on a hard drive, and phone crashed or whatever. Uh, and also, YouTube was kind of like sending me stuff about wanting to ban my channel. I think it has to do, they said, with branding or whatever. And kids, is it made for kids? I gotta like click. It's not made for kids or something. I know. I just always click do not restrict my videos. And my clicky thing never had an issue for a year or two, and then they just sent me that stuff. Uh, they told me to stop or something. I don't know. A couple of the videos I think they pulled. Instead of having the thumbnail picture, it's just like a blank little. Anyway, just wanted the heat cool down on that shit. I did not want any. Well, I didn't want my channel taken down either. So, yeah. So I'm just gonna probably. I don't get it because people. That is what YouTube is. It's just brands, mattress brands, and, headset brands, and earbuds, and video games, and electronics. It's all It's all brands, but anyway. I think it's because it's tobacco. Oh yes, that's what it was. Yeah, drugs and stuff like that. Certain things like that that are harmful. I think they have a list there. So yeah, I think I just gotta click something else. But anyway, folks, it's been a long time. Back at you with another review of post-plain packaging law. And like I said, I have a few other ones, but they're gone. If I recover them, I will post them. But yeah, you cannot get any variety of cigarettes here anymore. The places only carry like 3 brands. That's it. I don't get it. It's called the virus. It's called inflation. It's called lack of supply, and just dumb people. Because when you ask for something at a store, they don't even check. They just say, "Oh, we don't have it that day," or whatever. Anyway, let's get to the point, boss. This is what I've been doing lately, because it's expensive to smoke. I cannot do the packs. I had to find something else. So what I'm doing is this. This is a 50-gram pouch of the premium export tobacco. I wish I had a choice, but I asked one day, and she said we have export, and I said I'm not a big fan. I hate Canadian classic cigarettes, but the tobacco I used to roll it way back before, way back. I used to get the pouches because it had a coarse ground. Cut, liked it. Yeah, I just asked her like 2 questions. She said, "This is all we have," and she like was just pissed off, just being a cunt. Said, "Right, yeah. God forbid you do your job and just waddle over there to the fucking thing." I mean, why don't they have like each register should have like a drawer or a locked drawer or something with products in it? But no, they have 10 cashier belts registers. There's only one or two open usually. It's it makes no sense. And if you want anything like tobacco wise, you have to go all the way up to the end, open the cabinet, and the 16-year-old is like going through, and you're down there, right? I told her exactly what you wanted, and she comes back with this or that, and the lineup's starting to build up, and uh, it's been on several occasions that they did sell me cigarettes I didn't even ask for. I just thought they were the correct ones. Uh, and yeah, I got home and I'm like, holy shit, that is annoying. And there was also several occasions where when they came back, I was just like, you know what, just whatever, I'll take them. It's not what I wanted, but line's starting to build and you only have one cash register open. So I don't want to make a scene. hold anything up because I'm a nice guy. Yeah. Anyway, it shouldn't be like that. Now the other places have their own separate tobacco shop. The bigger places attached to the store, but like a separate entry, which is exclusive tobacco shop. They have like a glass case with very shitty products and very shitty selection and very shitty service. And again, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know about the brands or anything. You just ask them, the drawer's right there. Can you just slide it open so I get a beat? No, I can't do that. Yeah. Back to my point. Oh yeah. The price of this, I just can't believe it. Still can't. Without showing you too much information. Oh yeah, if you want to steal my identity, you go ahead. I actually welcome it. Probably would help. Yeah. See, I need no iPhone. Shitty. Anyway, it's $40.79 with tax. Came to $51 for this pack. 50. So what I've been doing is this. I bought these zigzag papers. It was a big learning curve because I used to roll cigarettes, or like marijuana and pot. That's what people buy these. I didn't know anything about them. I had to relearn the whole process. I even had to look up YouTube on. There's like 10-year-old videos on how to do it, but yeah, you can it took me a while to figure it out. Still not the greatest, but you have to work if you want these. Like, I find it really cuts down on your consumption of tobacco. A little bit healthier too, because you have to work if you want a cigarette. And there's been many times where I just didn't want to do it, and I just went without. That's good. It saves money. It saves health, I guess, technically. And I found out there's a second type of zigzag slow burning. I'm kind of titillated at that because you have options, variety. Just like when you roll regular tobacco with tubes, each tube is different. But here's the thing. What's great about rolling with these little papers is you can put a lot less in them, way less. Because if you're racking one up in your rolling thing, I mean that's a lot of tobacco you're using, and you kind of have to put this roughly enough in for it to even do a roll. Yeah, and you get your tubes, and you're trying to put this end on, and I really hate the tubes and stuff. They're such shit quality. I don't know. It just seems like this will roll maybe like a pack, and it seems like it's gone because it's fluffy. It's the stringy stuff. Good moisture content. Just put her in a Ziploc bag is what I've been doing. So, yeah. When I roll, what I do, I have to put a second one and tape it on the other end, each one. And I recommend like having moisture in your fingers. You have to, so yeah. But you can't just roll it up like. I thought you could do that. No, you got to kind of fold it, and then yeah, you can't just roll, right? You can get little machines, little things like this. I might look into that, but yeah. And you get filters. People get bags of filters, and you put the filter like here, and you put the rest of the tobacco on. Holy fuck! It's hard enough just to roll one of these, because if you're shaky, like you have shakes and tremors, like I do, you're not gonna be smoking today. Same with rolling. Some days I couldn't for the whole day like put a tube in. Just chronic illnesses will just kind of work up. So, yeah. This is what I've been doing. And like I said, I did several reviews. You have to find those in the cloud. Yeah, they're players. And LNG Standard Bold again. I really don't like to taste anything of them, really. I try to get into it. LNG Standard Bold. They were my favorite, but it just tastes like shit. And they're still like 21, 22 bucks for 25 cigarettes. The Maury tastes like 28 bucks. Ugh. But even the economy brands now are creeping into the $23 range. So, I know my friend likes Next. He always smokes Next. Next, somebody who likes them hasn't tried them. I'll try them since the rectangle package came in. What the hell? I don't think it's real tobacco. I don't think it's a real thing. It's super, super bright. They put about half the amount of real tobacco in, and you can like just bend it like this, completely round. And they don't worry about moisture, because that's what allows it to do that, and the fact that they put like 50% less tobacco in it. And I don't know. There's a rumor and a thought on the channel here, a commenter saying that there's less nicotine in the Next. Now, I read a couple things. International Next used to be another game. I forget what they're called. They did market them as lower nicotine, I think. But then they came here and there was red and blue, my friend said. One's Next Extra, I think Next Original. I just can't see them. That's when they went from international and came here when the economy brands hit many years ago and started marketing themselves as a Canadian cigarette, or Next, or economy. It's possible that maybe they do have a lower nicotine content. It's really hard to find nicotine content. But Canadian cigarettes have generally a lot less than American cigarettes. American cigarettes like Camels and stuff, and Marlboros, they have a shitload of nicotine in compared to a Canadian. Like, a lot more. And they have so many different brands and varieties in the States. Like Marlboro, that's like fucking 20 different times. Some of these cigarettes have like water capsule things in them, in the butt. I don't know, I have no idea what it is. It started to start up here many years ago, well, when the big, the big post-plain packaging law hit, when everything, basically, everything went down. It's crazy shit. Like the filters with cork and just so many different fucking weird things. All gimmicks, of course. But anyway, weird. And I don't know. Next, I don't even consider it like tobacco. I had to butt them out halfway through because it's just gross. Yeah. Next Extra, oh fuck, they're bad. They get the brown filter. Oh. Anyway. I mean, like I said, I'd rather the native cigarettes. But that's only because I think I smoked them for so long. And I can't notice that blend taste. But anyway, I've been smoking like butts with the run-out tobacco and just smoking like a little marijuana pipe until payday. Yeah. Which was today for me and everybody who is like apparently old or old age pension, because everybody gets disability and welfare and old age pension here. So yeah, I tried to go down as late as I could, but I did hit the holy shit. So many old people, and so many, and so I have to say, not in very good health shape. A lot of mouth breathing people and impatient and I don't know, odd looking. Just almost half of them look like they're gonna keel over. Not to like be a dick or anything, but I'd say I'm the picture of health either, but Dude, wow. But this is more like wow. And as you know, inflation, everybody's getting hit hard with this shit. Uh, it, yeah, for a thing of bologna is like a tube of it's like fucking almost $25. Like just certain things are just outrageously priced, and other things are just normal. But we have not seen the worst of it yet. It's going to hit harder in Canada. They're just waiting for the summer to get over. Once that's over, they'll have the winter to distract people, and yeah. But our summer is going to go. We didn't have a summer really. It's 30 degrees right now, but humidity is like 30%, which is really weird. Usually it's 90%. But the heat wave that's going across Europe, that's just awful. I wish everybody the best over there. Can't believe nobody's walked up and just kind of popped that Putin guy in the back of the head. Just, but that's it. Especially the oligarchs who are all eating it hard. I have to say, McDonald's, fuck you. You opened up another fucking brand or branch with a different name. All the same food, it's just named different. They said, "Oh, I'm going to pull out just like all these other companies. We'll teach you." Couldn't believe it. Wow, that's pretty low. McDonald's, Rotten Ronnie's, McDick's. Yep. Yeah. Oh. I'm gonna. Probably get the shit for putting this online. Oh, I don't know. I'll probably like shit the bed on this roll. But yeah. Pretty paid steel. Now, I usually put duct tape on this because that little thing there, that sticker, that doesn't last. Look how shit it is. It's pulling apart like, I don't know why they do this. It must be something to do with moisture, but the cardboard flap is all sealed in plastic. I don't know why. But, look, it almost pulled it. No. Oh, it smells so good. Pretty kind of dry. Really. But, yeah. So what you want to do, if you choose to go this way, have a station like this. I have a little thing here because it's messy and it's something to think about because it is messy. It's like having a cat. Tobacco goes everywhere. It's always around. So I do the best to keep it clean and have like this little. It's just cut down on shit, but you get to resave it, right? Right. Because yeah. So it's. Yeah. Very moist. What you want to do, like I said, I have to do the double paper thing, but you want to have some moisture on your hands. And I just do as I always would. You just go like this. Not much as like an artiste to go with, but it's got flour in there. Because one piece or end is going to be in your mouth. You don't want to waste tobacco and put that in there. That's usually where a filter goes. I put some filters in there, but as I said, it's hard enough rolling with these things itself and inserting a filter. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, you go backward like this. It's like you can feel it, and you just want to go like and roll it all the way up, but it doesn't do that. It doesn't work that way. You want it to, but it doesn't. So, I've had some odd looking ones. I had some lots of failures, abortions. But here we go. And well, once you get the flap in there, now she's rolling, eh? And you give her a lick. And perfect for me. So the beauty of this is, it's got a spicy smell to it. I like it. Must be the chemicals. Don't take away my chemicals. I like my chemicals. But you go. That's actually probably one of the best ones I ever rolled. It's perfectly uniform. But like I said, I use two papers because it's so much easier. Success rate is a lot higher. So, the hell with you sensors. Now, see, folks, and you can put as little as much as you want, and you really can make your tobacco last. And like I said, it's healthier. And the fact you gotta like actually physically sit down and do this, much like rolling, like a rolling paper, or sorry, tubes. But I find them even harder, and they use up so much tobacco. The tubes. If it's too light, it'll rip. If it's too much, rip. You roll like 20 or so, and then they all dry out, and tobacco falls out. So, oh fuck, that's good. You know what? That's way better than, better than the next cigarette. I don't know. It's interesting. Well, folks, that's it for me. I do appreciate all the comments. Appreciate it. And please let me know what you guys been up to. Anybody experience any new brands, any variations or price hikes or anything different since the rectangles, since the last post-plain packaging law? Yeah, let me know. And around here there's only been places only carry like three brands. It's a shortage, I guess. But that's the way it is. So guys, stay safe with this this heat, because it's gonna get worse, I think. Do you have an air conditioner? I just have a little tiny air conditioner. Very blessed to have it. Could never replace it. It was a gift. But that's one thing that they used to be selling them like $99 at Walmart. You walk in the front door, boom. Maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Now they're like $300 for like a ship brand, Cool King, or like, I don't know. But I know if you have a medical condition, because I do, so my mom, which is exacerbated by the heat. It can really, like if you have stuff that's in remission, it'll come back. You can take tilts, turns, so be careful. I've had heat stroke before. It's probably one of the most terrifying things that ever happened to me. Many years ago, I was only maybe late teens, maybe, yeah. Decided to go fishing. I decided to go in the morning and tried to do the whole river, up and fish the whole river, and I did. And then when I came back, yeah, something happened. Like the thing I remember most is my crotch and the muscles in my legs seized up completely. My buttocks, like, everything clenched and I couldn't move. And it hurts so fucking much. I didn't know what to do. Well, actually, I did know what to do. I was having a heat stroke. I said, this makes sense. You idiot. Well, I put all my gear on the side and got in the water. That's the only thing I could do. And just laid on my back just enough for my mouth to be up, and it was the only way to get your core temperature down. I had people out looking for me, friends, family. It was pretty fucking brutal. if I didn't lower my core temperature, I would get brain damage. Yeah. It's no different than a fever, heat stroke, same thing. Be careful, folks. Hydration. Seriously, I cannot stress it enough. In this heat, you just do a little tiny bit of work, and you're sweating. Your arms, and you're sweating everywhere else, and you have to replace that. If you don't, you have trouble. Just a PSA. Another PSA, this video is not intended to encourage smoking by any means. If anything, don't ever start it again. So, but it is what it is. I thought I'd like to share it, and this is an open forum. I like to say the channel isn't going to just go all just cigarettes. I have my views and my ramblings. So, I really want to post some videos just on reviews of certain things, you know, life hacks, but I like reviewing shit and comparing stuff. Yeah. Yes. Alrighty, folks. Stay safe.